My policy for France, which I would describe as a mixture of Gaullism and Mitterrandism. I want a strong France that implements reforms, that is credible and strong in Europe. Our world is more and more destabilized. It is destabilized economically, it is destabilized in terms of international security because terrorism comes from beyond our borders as well as within our borders, in Libya, in the Sahel, in Africa, and because the world is destabilized by the reconfiguration of alliances. I want France, a country that wants to know how to build peace. My priority will be the fight against Islamist terrorism by continuing to cultivate our alliances. I will propose to Mr. Trump to continue to work with the United States of America. They are our partners for intelligence, in terms of intelligence. They are our partners in the Security Council of the United Nations. We need the United States of America, and we should continue this work. Since World War II, and even before that, we were in the same camp. We had an independent voice, and when France refused to get involved in the war in Iraq, for example, we need strong cooperation for our security. With Mr. Trump, I want to continue the work that has started on climate change. We need,
He doesn't seem to agree with you.
Civil society doesn't agree with him, and Mr. Trump will soon realize that it's not in his interest. So I will propose to Mr. Trump to work together, and from an economic standpoint, I want stronger Europe. If you want to be credible in the face of the United States of America, we need an integrated, strong European market to protect it. That is the meaning of the reforms I favor, a real European policy market with public procurement rules. Mr. Putin has put several issues on the table. The Ukrainian conflict, we must de-escalate, we must favor de-escalation of this conflict, and the conflict in Syria. Russia is part of the solution, but I will not accept to have my behavior dictated by Mr. Putin, and that's the difference with Mrs. Le Pen. We will not submit to Russia or Mr. Putin's values, which are not the same values as ours. So regarding Syria, our priority must be the fight against terrorist jihadism, and we must find a political solution, a negotiated political solution, by getting all the stakeholders around the table. So the U.S. will be a working partner on a number of regional issues, which I will discuss with them. We don't have the same priorities and the same values.
Mrs. Le Pen.